Hi, Andrew Kolikoff here. Look where I am. I'm at the Larry, also known as Kaizen, in the evening. Why am I here? Because this is where the next Secret Sauce Society event is. It's on Wednesday, September 15th from 5 to 8:30. It's an event, if you haven't been, about net giving, not networking. We wear a different hat here. We show up to see how we can make a difference for the life of somebody in the room. So I'm also doing it here because I'm going to be introducing the owner of the place, who's extended himself multiple times for us to host our event here. His name is Q. Can't wait for you to meet him. And again, mark your calendars. Wednesday, September 15th, 5 to 8:30. I hope to see you there.
What really inspired us with the Larry, it's an unusual space. It's the vibe down in this area in the warehouse district. It was speaking to my business partner Troy and I, what we deem as really cool space and a neighborhood that we believe we could serve. And the Larry is that for this community down here, mostly business, but giving them an option close by that is coffee, that is breakfast, that is lunch. Open space that really reflects the neighborhood, reflects the building, but bring a culinary experience and a service experience that they can keep coming back 5 days a week for. And the menu rotates, the menu changes, the guests are recognized and remembered because they're local regulars. You know, once we get somebody to give it a chance and come down this way, they're hook, line, and sinker as long as we do our jobs with the food and service, because they fall in love with the neighborhood. You know, I think what's special, it's so similar, but it's so different from Larry and Kaizen. Larry, we want to be straightforward. You don't have to get too complicated with food. The reality is we did want to have a little global influence. So there may be a little Asian flair, there may be a little Latin flair, there may be a little South American flair to some degree, but then some really genuine comfort food, American comfort food. And it doesn't sacrifice any flavor. We bring fish in that only a handful of restaurants bring in, sushi-wise. We're of the same caliber that is Rokokur, that is Nobu in Scottsdale. We bring in the same fish. We have just as much of a talented chef. We price a little lower because that's our neighborhood. We don't need to price to compete with Scottsdale, and I believe that that's kind of a differentiator. So we get a mixed crowd. It's just a great energy, and when you have a table full of clearly local downtown people next to a table that's clearly from probably Scottsdale or PV, and you see them kind of breaking bread, maybe not together, but in the same atmosphere, that's cool. That's more of the vibe that we were going for, and I think this neighborhood reflects. I think you'll understand and see, if you haven't been downtown in a while, that it's becoming a really cool city. There's cool pockets of neighborhoods, but understand that this didn't happen by accident down here. It was by a large contribution of the stakeholders down here that want to build it out the right way. And they want to be respectful of their surroundings and in each other business. And how do we make each other successful, which I believe is mostly why Secret Sauce exists, is try to help each other out and see where you can lend some support. And I think that that's what you'll see in this neighborhood, and hopefully you experience when you're down here. And I think that's a fantastic thing, having Secret Sauce and a group that's clearly growing and supporting. Just a wonderful opportunity to get together. I think if you haven't been down here before, you're going to be shocked. It's a jewel of the downtown area. Any preconceived notion you had of this neighborhood, it's changed radically. Yeah, I still will challenge anybody to show me a better building and a more unique space. And we've worked hard, and the culinary team, the chef here with the sushi, and in the daytime are trying to combine what is a beautiful restaurant and a beautiful building with some beautiful food. Having said all that, we're excited to have on September 15th everybody down here, and I would hope that you would hold me to my words and my promises that you're going to see a killer building, a great venue, and I believe it'll lead itself to being a great event, just from the fact that it's a cool place to gather.
Thanks for listening to Q. It's really important. If you've never been down here, you know I'm all about building a community, and this place is so unique. And if I bring awareness to Q and helping him, then I've done a great service. So you really, please mark your calendars. I'll remind you of the date, but one more thing. I'm also going to be promoting some charities at my event. And This next one, I'm going to be promoting the Sounds Academy. And what they do is they put instruments in kids' hands in zip codes that don't have access to music and instruments. And they teach them, and they build orchestras. And we're trying to get a performance for our event. COVID has made things difficult, of course. We hope to do it. And if we do, you need to be here. And even if we don't, you need to be here. So please, mark your calendars. Wednesday, September 15th from 5 to 8:30 at the Lowry and Kaizen. I hope to see you there.